Wasted. Killing spree. That's gotta hurt. Wasted. First kill. Lobotomy. Killing spree. 2 kills to go. 1 kill to go. Killing frenzy. Headshot. Wasted. Several people.
The symphony of sounds that you get when playing TimeSplitter's Future Perfect in the deathmatch mode is something that you don't experience in any other video game. From Robofish screaming when you machine gun him to lighting the Gingerbread Man on fire, or shooting somebody's head off. It's tremendous video game action and it's hysterical.
Killing spree.
This all adds up to my favorite multiplayer game, TimeSplitter's Future Perfect, and this is the third part of our 3-part review. And the humor in this game is something that's lacking in a game like Halo 3. Now I know most people probably disagree with me, but I personally found TimeSplitters to be more fun in multiplayer mode than Halo 3. First of all, the cacophony of different screaming sounds when you light people on fire is pretty much worth the price of admission right there. I like the announcer. It never gets old when you get an open head surgery or blow yourself up and get told that you suck. This game has about 150 different playable characters.
3 kills to go.
Very, very clever characters.
1 kill to go.
Each with their own dialogue when you select them. Let's take a look at some of these.
I'll slice you up. Oh yeah, I'm ready. Let's go, man. We got a boogie.
Shake your money maker.
Eat my laser. Eat it.
You Tarzan, me Jane. Let me show you how we do it in the jungle.
Hotta. Hotta.
You have great taste.
You got it.
Okay, this may make your eyes water. Bend over, please.
The loose is loose. Do I have red on me?
Shake your money maker.
God needs better brain, buddy.
Fuck you up in a gangster style.
Ah! See you in hell!
Now you see me. Un, deux, trois. Let's get down to it in the squad car.
I may be shaved, but it don't mean things won't get hairy.
Okay, let's roll.
By your command. Surrender or be destroyed.
Hey, you got the real deal right here, baby.
I'm all steamed up.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
You want it? Come get it.
Oh.
I am the governor. Pick me. I'm quite handy.
I am your servant. I am your worker. You're going down. I'm gonna bust your head wide open.
Bite my crunchy brown ass. With a bit of lubrication, I'm ready for anything.
I like the guy that falls over and says, "Do I have red on me?" If you noticed in the movie Shaun of the Dead, they're actually playing Time Splitters on the couch. And that line is in reference to, "You've got red on you." Now, if that isn't just one of the best movies in the past 10 years, I don't know what is. But moving on to TimeSplitters Future Perfect. I'm still bitter about the fact that they pulled the PlayStation Online support from this game, because this is the one that I played with my buddies out of town all the time. We'd always play TimeSplitters Future Perfect. And since then, we've moved on to Halo 3 and Forza 2, but nothing has been as entertaining as TimeSplitters. For one thing, you could set up a multiplayer mode and include bots. So if you only had 2 or 3 people playing online, you could fill the game with about 8 different characters, just that 5 of them were bots. A huge variety of games to play, everything from your standard deathmatch to team deathmatch and capture the bag. You had some clever ones I didn't get into too much, like the Assault, Thief, Virus, Shrink. The TimeSplitters disc also has a number of mini-games, or challenges, as I think they call them, and you'd win a number of those, and that's part of how you would get your bonus characters. Or if you won the different story modes of the game on easy, medium, and hard, you would also unlock different playable characters. It was very easy, very intuitive on how to set up your death matches with various weapons, with maps. Great selection of maps in this game. And my only big disappointment was that they didn't include the maps from the previous TimeSplitters games, like Streets. This is the map maker mode, which I always really enjoyed. I liked making my own maps. And you could play them after you made them and test them out with bots in the game. So all the footage you're watching is me playing against bots, because there's no longer any online support for this game, at least on the PlayStation 2. I'm not sure if this has online support on the 360 or not, or if they'll be doing that. It'd be nice if they did. It seems like in the new big multiplayer games like Halo 3 and Warhawk, they want you to pay money for all the maps, and they do make some nice maps, so maybe it is worth the money to you to buy those. But I also liked the simplicity of just making your own maps, even if they weren't these huge, massive environments like you'd get with Warhawk. You could still make some really fun maps. You could make small ones, big ones. You could also do a number of other things, like make storyline maps where events would happen at certain parts, but I just like the sheer simplicity of making tightly confined maps with a lot of walls here and there. You put guns everywhere, so you make the games really fast, really challenging. And this had practically unlimited replay value because of the massive amounts of characters and the never-ending supply of maps that you could create, download, or play with the game maps. And I always like to play as either the Ninja, the Riot Cop, or R110, one of the robots. Now, as I understand it, they are working on another TimeSplitters, or at least they should be. There's some pretty major differences in the gameplay between TimeSplitters and Halo 3, for instance. For one thing, you can't jump. I like the weapon selection better. I think the game is also faster than Halo. Now, graphically and environment-wise, Halo 3, of course, is far superior. But when it comes down to the humor, being able to play as the Gingerbread Man and ignite a circus bear on fire with a flamethrower, I think TimeSplitters Future Perfect has the edge. I can only imagine what they'll be able to do with the next TimeSplitters game on the newest equipment like the PS3 and the Xbox 360. Now, don't get me wrong, I really enjoy Halo 3 and Warhawk, but I just love TimeSplitters because, to me, it's just thoroughly entertaining in every way. And for the next version of this game, may I suggest a new playable character as Classic Game Room HD. You could be a giant bottle of beer running around with a wood-grained Atari 2600 that just happens to double as a flamethrower. And you could also have 8-track cassettes that are grenades. Death by Bee Gees.
Killing friends.
How many other video games can you use a minigun on a cartoon dinosaur? That's why TimeSplitters is tremendous.
Mr. Giggles, want to see my pocket? Yeah!
Mr. Giggles, want to see my pocket?
Locked, cocked, and ready to roll.
You're going down! I'm gonna bust your head wide open!